Left Behind, Chapter 3, Part 2. Buck Williams had been the first passenger from his flight to reach the terminal at O'Hare. He found a mess. No one waiting in line for a phone would put him up with this trying to plug his modem into it, so he couldn't get his cellular phone to work, so he made his way to the exclusive PanCon club. It too was jammed, but despite a loss of personnel, including the disappearance of several employees while on the job, some semblance of order prevailed. Even here, people waited in line for the phones, but as each became available, it was understood that some might try faxing or connecting directly by modem. While Buck waited, he went to work again on his computer, reattaching the inside modem cord to his female connector. They called him the messengers they quickly downloaded before landing. The first is from Steve Plank, executive editor, addressed to all field personnel. Stay put. Do not try to come to New York. Impossible here. Call when you can. Check your voicemail and your email regularly. Keep it as possible. You have enough staff to remain on schedule on personal accounts, on the scene stuff, as much as you can transmit. Not sure of transportation communications lines between us and our printers, nor their employee levels. If possible, print on time. Just a note. Begin thinking about the causes. Military, cosmic, scientific, spiritual, but so far we're dealing manly with what happened. Take care and keep in touch. Second message was also from Steve, and was for Buck's eyes only. Buck, ignore the general staff memo. Get to New York as soon as you can at any expense. Take care of family matters, of course, and file any personal experience or reflections just like everyone else. But we're going to head up this effort to get at what's behind the phenomenon. Ideas are like egos. Everybody's got one. Whether we'll come to any conclusions, I don't know. But at the very least, we'll catalog the reasonable possibilities. You may wonder why we need you here for this, to do this. I do have an ulterior motive. Sometimes I think because of the position I'm in, I'm the only one who knows these things. But 3 different department editors have turned into story ideas in various international groups meeting in New York this month. Political editor wants to cover a Jewish nationalist conference in Manhattan that has something to do with New World Order or government. What they care about that, I don't know, and the political editor doesn't either. Religion editor has something in my box about a conference of Orthodox Jews also coming for a meeting. They're not just from Israel, but apparently all over, and they're no longer haggling over the Dead Sea Scrolls. They're still giddy over the destruction of Russia and their allies, which I know we still think was supernatural, but hey, I love you anyway. Religion editor thinks they're looking for help in rebuilding the temple. There may be no big deal having anything to do with anything other than the religion department, but I was struck by the timing with other Jewish group meeting at pretty much the same time and at the same place about something entirely political. The religious conference in town is among leaders of all the major religions, from the standard ones to the New Agers to also about a one-world religious order. They all have to get together with the Jewish nationalists, huh? Need your brain on this. Don't know what to make of it, if anything. I know all anybody cares about is the disappearances, but we need to keep an eye on the rest of the world. You know the United Nations is that international monetarist confab coming up, trying to guide how we're all doing with the 3-currency thing. Personally, I like it, but I'm a little skittish about going to one currency unless it's dollars. Can you imagine trading in yen or marks here? Guess I'm still provincial. Everybody's pretty enamored with this Carpathia guy from Irania. Is so impressed with your friend Rosenzweig. He's got everybody in the blind with the upper house in his own country because he's been invited to speak at the UN in a couple of weeks. Nobody knows he wangled an invitation, but his international popularity reminds me a lot of Walesa or even Gorbachev. Remember them? Ha. Hey friend, get word to me that you didn't disappear. As far as I know right now, I lost a niece and 2 nephews, a sister-in-law I didn't like, and possibly a couple of other distant relatives. You think they'll be back? We'll say that till we get rolling with what's behind us. If I had to guess, I'm anticipating some god-awful ransom demand. I mean, it's not like these people who disappeared are dead. What in the world is going to happen to the life insurance industry? I'm not ready to start believing the tabloids. You just know they're going to be saying the space aliens finally got us. Get in here, Buck. So yeah, that's chapter 3 of the first book of the Left Behind series. Take care, everybody. Another video from my Storytime channel.